Alright, I guess in that case we'll have to split it up.
10 seconds until
Are you down for that, Mask?
That works.
You wanna take Blood Eagle and I'll do Diamond Sword?
3,
Oh, give me the bad side. I get it.
Yeah.
prepare for deployment.
I'm kidding.
It's planned this all along.
It's a basic mirror on most maps besides
Kata.
Kata.
Okay.
Whoever's on Blood Eagle, if you'd like, you can follow my stream really quick. If you want a bird's eye view.
Yeah, if you would, so if you're on Diamond Sword, you can either spectate me to see the route that we're going to be running, or you can check out my stream right now to see a first-person perspective of it.
Is it cool if I just shout at you, Mask?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
run ahead. If you guys want to go and spectate too and watch what I'm doing the first time, by all means, go right ahead.
Yeah, so basically I'm going to run the route once or twice, let everybody see it. It's really like the most simple route on this map, so...
Actually, let's all just watch Kiwi.
Oh god, really?
I know, the pressure. So much pressure. The pressure. Now, granted, you won't be doing his route, but it's good to at least understand what he's doing.
Ha, cool, Deagle. Alright, I'm gonna assume that if you're not in spectator, you're watching it on the stream, so here we go. This is how I would run it if I was using energy pack. Since I don't have a thrust to use, I'll also show you how I run it when I use thrust. I screwed that up just a little. So if you hit the dip that I sort of missed, if you hit it right, you can do that grab at about 250 pretty easily. Let me run that once more. This time I'll do it with the thrust pack start.
Blood Eagle has secured their flag.
This is another way of doing it. This is the easy way of doing it fast, but leaves you a little more open to snipers, so... Alright, so that's the route. Guys can join teams. If you're going to join Blood Eagle, you might want to see Mask. I want to see Mask run his. And if you're going to run Diamond Sword, you can go ahead and try it. Basically, if you want to just keep running it until you get it, I will be watching, and I will try to provide any tips that I can as I see running it. Once it looks like all or most of us have got it down, we'll try the low to high route, the simplified low to high. I'm watching.
Should we do it without thrust?
If you have thrust, don't be afraid to run it with thrust.
Alright.
This isn't. I'll say this first off. This isn't actually where I set up in general. This is just showing you what to do when you get there.
that's pretty much how I would run it. Alright, alright.
Yeah, don't worry about grabbing the flags either. Don't get an ego. Just practice the route.
So, I'm watching you right now, yeah, too.
Oh,
Is that right?
yeah.
So, one thing to avoid is hitting that, the creativity wall if you can.
Yeah.
Because not only does it take some of your speed, but there's a pretty good chance that you'll dead stop on it.
Okay.
Start that over, Johnny Trout. I want to see it from the beginning. Alright, I'm watching. Okay, go back to the start. Go to the inventory. If you're gonna use thrust pack, before you thrust, do a couple quick jets. Even if you don't get to the 72 kph limit that your jet pack can get you to, it's better to use like 10 energy and get up to speed a little bit than to try and thrust from a standstill most of the time.
Okay. By the way, whoever's on Blood Eagle, do this for me. It might make it just a little bit easier. Go down to a Bug's Praise Manchan. Separate each side.
Yeah, that's probably
different
a good
channel.
idea.
User
Yeah,
left your
just-
channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Yeah, I just picked up the thrust the other day, so I'm kind of getting used to it still.
Alright, I'm watching you. Alright. So when you threw that first Nitron, you were above the ground. Try to make sure you hit the ground first. If you're like at the limit of the radius of the Nitron, you're not going to get the full effect. So you'll get a lot more speed, Johnny Trout, if you use the slope. I know it's hard because the tree is right in the way there, but jetting straight towards the flag like that, you're getting
User
almost
in your
no
channel
speed.
timed out.
Okay.
User entered your channel.
Right there it goes.
Slowpoke, next time that was pretty good. Next time just try the longer jet and hit the long slope. You probably would have had a 250 grab there if you had.
Okay. But do you generally prefer doing the low one though, even though it's lower? Or exposed a little less?
If you hit it right, it can be about a 250 grab. But you have to, if you cut the turn a little shorter to the right as you're heading towards the final approach on the flag, and you ski down the second little hill, I'll show you if you want.
Okay, let me just
Oh,
finish
I
this.
can't get on Diamond Sword at the moment, but why won't it let me? What's going on here?
Shit. Guess I'm going too fast there. Hold on.
User left your channel.
There you go, and you can get in Diamond Sword now.
Okay. I didn't quite get it. I think you see where I'm going with that, though.
The butchers have our flag.
Basically,
Yeah.
after you use that little lip right before the big downslope, you just need to jet a little. I mean,
Channel group changed.
only enough.
I see. Yeah, I was
Only
shedding
enough
too much.
to exactly. It's generally not a matter of, oh, I was going too fast. It's, oh, I jetted too high.
Have you stopped caring about using jet instead of jump jet?
Yeah.
Or do you still just jet?
Especially, I've never had a separate key.
Okay.
I've always dealt with whatever perceived problem there was with the jump jet.
Blood Eagle has
Um,
secured their flag. Our flag is secure. The butchers have our flag.
Yeah. So, I think I probably showed it wrong. Like, where you're doing that first Nitron Rice Frog, and everybody, it's better to do it, when you thrust off, you take that first little downslope, it's better to throw the first Nitron against that downslope, because it'll propel you forward more.
Alright, thanks.
So just on the initial slope, like when you very first start, or that first little hill?
Basically, when you first start, yeah. Let me see you do it, Johnny Trout.
Oh, so much pressure. Oh, hang on. I need things.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say. So Mon Jadden,
What's up?
you're starting a little like facing more to the right. You want to face more to the left so that you're almost in line with this hill, and then you won't spend as much energy like trying to get closer to it.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, you got it, Rice Frog. So, I don't know if you missed the flag on purpose, Rice Frog.
No.
Okay, so to hit the flag a little easier, just as you're coming to the very end of the downslope, you can jump jet off of it, and then you have more time in the air to control where you're gonna land.
Okay, makes sense.
Gosh, I wish it had first-person spectate. It's hard to tell if you guys are like... Maybe I should have started with this, but when you throw your nitrons, are you aiming back far enough? Are you throwing them at your feet? I'm specifically talking to you, Johnny Trout.
I'm trying to aim back, but I might not be executing well.
Yeah, so don't be afraid to just... When you're skiing, you don't need to hold W, you don't need to hold any direction. Don't be afraid to like, you press the F key and you can immediately turn around. You don't have to time it like perfectly or anything. You can turn around and face where you want the grenade to go and then throw it. As long as you're on a straight path. So if that helps, you know, if you're having trouble getting turned all the way around and then facing up a little and then throwing it, it might be easier that way.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot.
But if you're skiing and you're holding a direction button, it will affect your speed and your direction, so keep that in mind. You have to let go of the direction button. Nitron, yeah.
Oh, no, that one was bad.
Yeah, so wait until you're hit that slope that you kind of missed, and Nitron off of that. Alright. So instead of losing all your speed like you just did there, Rice Frog, if you have like all that extra height, skip the bowl that you tried to ski down and go to the more gentle slope that's to the right of it.
Okay, because I overshot it there and wasn't sure what to do.
Exactly. So don't, like, if you do that, it's better to just like try and find a better alternative than something that is basically going to make you lose half your speed.
Crap. What's the speed I should be getting on the low one? Not on the one that you jet all the way up and then drop down.
Your first Nitron, you mean?
No, the first route you did, not the high one, but the...
you should be seeing somewhere between 230 and 250 if you do it right. If you guys want to see how I do it when I start from the far tower, which seems to happen pretty much all the time, I can show you that.
Sure.
Because I mean, the only time I'd stop at that top base is if I was like setting up a tandem route with someone in a match, and most of the time you're not going to do that. So.
Blood Eagle has secured their flag.
Yeah, you're gonna do that now? I'll go into spec.
Yeah, so I'm here at the spawn tower if you guys want to check it out.
Our flag is secure.
So
I got you on stream.
I use
Blood Eagle has our flag.
That wasn't very good. But basically, you're gonna regen a bit sooner in the route, so don't be afraid to use the bolt, and that gives you this option. Oh, I screwed it up, but basically I probably would have been going like 270 on that grab if I had hit the hill. If you do that again. Screw up the most when everybody's
Our
watching.
flag is secure. Blood Eagle has our flag. Blood Eagle has secured their flag.
So, it's pretty easy
Our
250.
flag is
It's harder
Butchers
probably
have our flag.
in most cases because you're going to be having to conserve your energy a little more as you're coming across the valley there. Make sure you're on the ground when you do your nitron. On the ground, and then jet just as the nitron is exploding. If you're above the ground, you won't get hardly any speed from the nitron.
Is there a chance I can see you do the very beginning of that route again? Just like
Sure.
the first 10 seconds?
Alright. Are you watching?
Our flag
I'm
is
watching the stream, yeah.
secure.
Okay.
Blood Eagle has our flag.
Okay. First problem. Rice Frog. Make sure you hit the slope at the base of the tower and nitron off of it. If you throw a nitron against or you bolt against a slope as you're coming down it, and you put the nitron or the disc or the bolt behind you, almost parallel, you'll get more of that horizontal velocity from it.
What do you do when you spawn on this hill?
Who is this? Sorry.
Johnny Trout.
Oh. Go up.
Yeah, I was just curious if there was another way.
I mean, I probably would run a different route a lot of the time if I spawned there.
Crap.
I'm trying to see where you're going wrong, Shawnee.
I'm missing my nitrons, that's what I'm doing. I need to take more time with them.
Yeah, just try, propelling yourself more towards the left. Like you can use the nitron to propel yourself in a direction.
You rock!
And it's preferable to being off course and having to use a bunch of energy to try and correct it. So Slowpoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
See how far off course you are?
Yeah.
If you can hit
Yeah,
a little further into that bowl, a little further along, the hill will sort of direct you more towards the flag.
I see, yeah. The same topic, is it quicker to, turn by letting W or the front directional key?
I'm sorry?
Is it quicker to turn if I just press to the side, like while I'm in the air? Sorry.
Yeah. So like if you when you're flying through the air and you have speed, pressing W doesn't do anything. But if you're holding W and you press one of the A or D, you're going to vector your velocity slower. Basically, you're going to turn slower if you are holding W.
Okay. I'm going too fast.
So, oh, yeah, no, you did, you got it.
Ah, crap.
Yeah. If you'd one last flutter and you would have had it like perfectly, you probably would have had like a 260 grab there. Because you can count on, if you hit that last hill correctly, you can count on about like 40k from that.
I see.
So follow the hill all the way down. You jetted a little early there. Slowpoke.
Off the hill.
As you were coming through the bowl.
Okay.
You got to, if you're looking at my stream, you got to about here and you started jetting, and so you just carried on in a straight line. And if you'd followed the hill, you would have actually turned a little more and been going more towards the flag. So yeah, let me see. Almost.
Okay.
Go a little deeper because it's like deceptive. You want to go further left to get more right, basically.
Okay, I see.
So when you hit the hill, the final hill right, and you're sliding down it, you're gonna want to jet just as you're about to hit the bottom, just so you get some air and you can control where you're gonna hit the flag at.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going too deep. You can move on if I'm the only one who's not getting this.
No, looks like everybody could use.
Our flag is secure. We have the Blood Eagle flag.
20.
Blood Eagle has our flag. Blood Eagle has secured their flag. Our flag is secure. The butchers have our flag.
Accidentally unplugged my mic. Alright, let's try this.
Blood Eagle has secured their flag. We have the... Our flag is
Sorry,
secure.
that was me plugging my microphone back in. Came unplugged by accident. For some reason, even I am having tons of trouble doing this route.
Is there a good landmark for where you want to turn right off that kind of cliff area when you're going towards the
Blood
flag?
Eagle has secured their flag.
A landmark for turning right.
Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
We have the Blood Eagle flag.
No. Can you walk me through it? I'll watch.
I think it's right where you are right now, Kiwi. Like where to start turning or...
So when you're trying to get towards the big hill?
So once you're basically on top and you want to start taking the descent towards the flag,
Uh-huh.
I feel like I keep coming off at the wrong angle, so I was wondering if there was any
Are
kind
you-
of
so
good
you-
way to be able to tell.
Are you coming off too far to the left and not hitting the hill, but coming over the cliff?
I think I'm going off too early, actually.
Oh, okay. So basically you're gonna wanna, when you do it right, you're gonna come in like just to the right of the very first tree on the cliff. So if you aim more towards that first tree,
Okay, sure.
and then as it comes into view, you'll see the cliff, and you really want to come in right there if you can. But you can come in higher than that and fall into the hill. Either way works.
That makes much more sense than what I've been doing. Excellent.
Sorry, who was that?
Johnny Trout.
Oh, okay. If you have the energy slowpoke, fly.
Just go up.
Fly
Yeah.
a little more. Yep. Instead of
I've
coming
just been
so
trying to do
flat
the
at the
low one.
hill. Yeah, it'll be really difficult if you come that flat towards the hill. You have to kind of have like a ballistic arc as you come towards it.
I'm way too far.
Yeah, but the fact that that's happening to you means that you've got pretty good speed as you're coming towards it. You're not coming in short, you're coming in a little long.
Right.
So if you guys want, I can show you how to run it statically. It's sort of obvious, but maybe it's not obvious. I can give you guys a look at the static version.
Sure.
So it happens a lot in like a comp match where cappers will get out of
Our
sync,
flag is
or
secure.
the LO and the cappers will get out of sync, and you know, you've got like a 25-second route that starts at the base, but that's too long or it's too short, and you need to get synced with somebody. So you can stop here on this map, and I know that it's about 13 seconds from here, but I usually tell them 15 seconds. I can go 15 seconds anytime. And now, sorry, what?
Can you kind of look around from there at the top of the hill so I can see where you are?
Yeah, so
All right, got it. Thanks.
so basically where you would come in on the regular route, I'm stopping just at the bold. It's about 13 seconds from here, and then you can just come down
Our
here.
Eagle has our flag.
You can nitron for speed. Takes down to about 12 seconds, and then arc into this hill here. And it's a pretty easy 220 grab if you do it just right. And it's just the fact that it's short compared to most other setups, and you can, you know, you can work more closely with LO or with another capper when you have a short setup like that.
Our flag is secure.
You guys ever get a bug that you can't get out of spectate anymore?
Yeah, it happens sometimes. You might have to leave the server and rejoin.
That just happened to me. I was able to fix it by just picking spectate again and then trying a second time.
Yeah, try that. Still don't work. It's happened to me before.
Oh no. It should be pretty fast. So, if you guys want, I guess I'll put it up to a vote. If you guys want, we can move on and try the low route, or if you want to continue working on this one, we can do that. Does anybody
I'm good
want
with
to
moving on.
continue doing this one?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm not hearing anybody.
Whichever's
say yes.
fine.
So let's I'll show you guys the low to high. Yep, let me get Mask in here and let him know that I'm changing routes. Where did he go?
Channel switch.
First.
Hey Mask.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show the low to high now on the Diamond Sword side.
Okay. We'll do it. I wanna get Yorn to do this for me real quick.
Good luck.
He's my little angel, man. He's gonna get it. Alright, go right ahead, Jordan. And after that, I'll show these guys.
Channel switched.
We'll do the next one in just a minute. Oh man. It's just having a lot of trouble getting any speed going. Alright. So you wanted to know what are you gonna do if you start on this hill? Well, you're in luck. Because this is a really good route to start from here.
Our flag is secure.
Yes.
I assume you guys are watching on the stream.
Yep.
Alright.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Now, this is like a significantly harder route to get the basics right.
Owned.
Let me do that again.
User joined your channel.
That was nice.
Oh, you're doing the easier little high. Okay.
You don't actually have to use all 3 nitrons to do this. You can come across here a little bit like slower, flatter, even ski across the top of that plateau. It doesn't really matter as long as you hit the hill there. In fact, it's probably better if you don't use all 3 nitrons to set it up, because then you have a final nitron to you can nitron just before you hit the flag, and you'll be going a lot faster. Let me show you that real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna save the eye popper for like right before we leave.
Yeah. Now, when he's doing this route,
I used all
yeah,
3.
you actually fucked up pretty hard.
I was like, wait, what am I doing? Oh.
Blood Eagle has secured
It's easier to
their
start it
flag.
from up here, though. So.
Yep. I was explaining to my guys when I was explaining that back route, like, before you're going up that hill, you want to hit that nitron.
Yeah.
Because that's going to kick you forward, and you're going to go sky high, and then you can use your jets to give yourself some grace to allow you to aim correctly for the hill, so you can go up, like what he's doing right now. He's going to slide down that bottom hill. He's going to be turning a little left. Now, if his health regen kicks in, he actually used another nitron right here, like right there. Boom. It's going almost 300.
Ah, I missed it.
That's essentially the route. That's an easy 300 that anybody can get.
Yep. The real trick to getting the height that you need and the speed that you need with only 2 nitrons is if you start back up
Blood
there
Eagle has our flag.
and you throw the nitrons the way I do, throw the second nitron against this hill as you come down it. That's where you're going to get the majority of your speed. It's just a little tiny bump, but it's what you're going to hit if and you're gonna throw your nitron against it, and it'll give you a ton more speed.
Little quick tip: if you use a nitron correctly while you're going downhill, you actually get a ton of speed. Like that little bump that he's talking about, if he hits it correctly, instead of getting like an extra 40, he may get an extra 50 or 60. Maybe, depending on how hard he gets and how fast he's going.
Yeah, Kiwi, you're telling me that. It's a big difference, man. I think my problem was that I wasn't accounting for the lag time of the throw. I meant to do it on the downslope, but once I hit it right, it was a big difference.
Oh yeah, big difference.
I'm watching you, Slowpoke G. No, that was good. That was very good. You're going 260. That's if you're going above 250 and you have almost full energy when you hit the upslope, you're going to be able to make it no problem. And you're going to regen here, and you should be able to nitron now. Good job.
There you go.
280. Nice. You missed the flag, but I'm gonna pretend
Yeah,
you did that on purpose. Oh God, Jazzy.
All right.
That was really good.
If you guys want, go down back to Bugs. Old channel down there.
Your channel. User left your channel. User left
The beautiful
your
thing
channel.
about this low to high route is that
User left your
it's
channel.
almost
User left
exactly
your
the same
channel.
from both sides. The back route that we were doing is a little bit more. It's a little different depending on which side you're on. Alright, so Rice Frog, if you're going over the top and you're going that slowly, K out. There's no point in like suffering through a slow route. You're gonna learn more if you start right, you have the speed, you're gonna feel a lot better about it too. Alright, Johnny Trout, go back and start again.
This is what I actually hadn't practiced before, so it's going to be a lot worse.
Yeah, so right. There you go, Rice Frog. That's where you want to throw the first nitron. You had that just right. And that's that should be enough. That'll get you over. Next time you went ooh, too much jet. Don't jet that much. Yeah, because there he took fall damage. K out. Alright, I'm watching you, Monjadin. Wait. Start over. Don't nitron while you're on a hill. If you're gonna, or not nitron, thrust. If you're gonna thrust, start above the hill, get your speed going, thrust while you're still on the plateau, and then ski down the hill for the speed. If you thrust off of a hill, you're losing out on all kinds of speed that you can gain from skiing down a slope.
Gotcha, thanks.
Rice Frog, you missed your nitron. Next to the rock. Beautiful. I'm watching you, Monjad. So, try to throw the nitron so that it directs you sort of parallel to the creativity wall. The way you threw that second nitron, Monjad, and it sort of propelled you towards it, and that's why you had trouble the rest of the way.
Yeah, got that.
Too much jet, Rice Frog. You want to land, you know, on the little bump and use it to slide down. You too, Johnny Trout. If you use the little bump, you'll have a lot more energy to go over this plateau. Perfect. Yeah, good call. You probably needed the third impact nitron to get over it. Not enough. Not enough, Rice Frog. Where you are, turn around where you are right now. Okay, walk forward, past that tree. Turn to your left. That's where you want to hit, exactly. So you're going to use probably about half your energy after you Nitron to get to the right height, and then you're going to ski down going forward from where you are now. Right there, and Nitron there, yep. Yeah, sorry, bad habit. It's the creativity wall because I'll tell you later. You probably could have made it without the third Nitron Slowpoke. Or are you trying to be Trixie? You're being all fancy, look at you.
Sorry. I fucked that one up all the time though. Like that. I can't do that one. I can't do that one the other way though.
What do you mean?
From Blood Eagle.
Oh yeah, it's the problem with doing it from the Blood Eagle side. It's possible, but I myself can't do it most times because the hill is in shadow, so you can't really see where it is that you need to land. It's really difficult until you just kind of have it completely memorized where you're going to be lining things up. It's really difficult to do. Too early on that Nitron, Johnny Trout.
Oh.
Wait until you are like throw the Nitron in a way so that it's gonna hit the ground just as you need to start jetting up the hill.
Okay.
Good Nitron.
Holy crap.
Good Nitron. You're gonna need a third one, Monjad. Yep. Keyboard. Oh well. Hey, everybody, start closer to the wall, to the right of the debris at the top of the hill. If you start more towards the wall, they're just like it's just a nicer slope, and it'll sort of naturally direct you in the direction you need to go.
Are we going left or right of that first rock there and when you go down that first slope?
You're gonna Nitron when you're on the right of it. Perfect, Johnny Trout. Oh, a little more jet. You got it, you got it, you got it now. Oh, you missed the Nitron.
Oh, is that where you're supposed to use it?
Yeah, Nitron as you come, like, you're gonna barely have touched the ground. You'll maybe have touched the ground for like, you know, fractions of a second before your Nitron explodes again, propels you forward off of that bump. You can Nitron here though. Not bad though. I mean, 230. There was two places that you really could have. There was two places you really could have easily added a bunch of speed there. So that's a good starting point. Gotta land first, Rice Frog.
Yes.
It was good, and you were coming in at the hill, and you went a little too high. No, it's not about a player's name, Honey Fresh. People started calling it the creativity wall because they were making fun of the high-res devs.
Go ahead first.
Basically, I believe it was Scott Zier or someone at High Res said that in past Tribes games, tree. In past Tribes games, the boundary around the level was always you could go through it. The only thing it stopped was people from carrying the flag through. And so when it was announced that they were going to be making the boundary solid and people couldn't go through it. A lot of tribes veterans complained about that, and the response, oh, that was mean. The response that the tribes vets had was, wow, why would you do that? His response was, well, when you add these constraints, it increases the creativity that players need in order to play effectively. So everybody thought that was like the most ridiculous statement ever. By adding restrictions, you increase creativity. People thought that was like the most ridiculous statement they'd ever heard, so they started calling it the creativity wall. It's a very long backstory for a very silly joke. The problem is that it's not a restriction that you can play with. The creativity wall, like there's no play there. I mean, I guess, you know, it's possible to sort of bounce off of it, but it's so buggy that most of the time it just stops you. So it's not really creating any kind of creativity or giving people any new options. It's really limiting options. Whereas things like rock bounces and flag punts, you know, those create creativity. Emergent gameplay. There's no emergent gameplay from the creativity wall. Too much jet, you would have had it.
So is the last one gonna be over the middle hump?
No. Slowpoke G already knows what it is, but it flies really, really high and it grabs really, really fast. But you sort of have to have had this one mastered already if you're gonna be able to do it. You had that Nitron. Rice Frog, you should have Nitroned as you were approaching the flag. Yes. It would have been going really fast.
I keep running into the creativity wall.
It'll do that. I haven't noticed that the creativity wall dead stops you as much on this map as it does on like Katabatic. It's really bad on Katabatic. Are you on a team, Slowpoke?
No, I just pub. I'm too old to be on a team.
Did you play Tribes 2 at all, or Tribes 1?
Nope. I actually never knew you could even ski on Tribes 1. I kind of played it for like, maybe like a week.
Yeah.
I got owned too much because I didn't know how to ski. I didn't even know it was possible.
It was a crazy bug.
No, I just pub a lot.
Well, did you know these routes coming into this?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos, but I'm not very good at them. Like, I'm not sure that last one. Is that David, did Bowie make a video of that?
Yeah, he did the level up your route, and he did
That
this
was the
one
last one?
basically. He's done a couple others now. He did one on Katabatic, I believe. I'm not sure, but yeah. You
Yeah, I
probably
think that's where I
saw it on
learned from.
Bowie. Because he did a really good one for Dry Dock. Nice. 291.
Hi.
User joined your
Too
channel.
much, too much.
Can you
Rice Frog.
can you